Hello everyone, welcome to the Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. Today is May 20th. This is Henry, and we are looking at the chart of GDX. This is gold miners, right? ETF and 30 minutes time frame. Still under pressure right now. The latest count here is calling with B intermediate degree ended at 98.74. Now is in progress to finish with C. Now, judging by the labeling here, then we are, that we are considering this pullback as a correction, right? Because it's just an AB, it's not a 1-2. Okay, so the C leg is in progress now as a 5 waves. So we got this 1-2 here, and then the 3 is expected to complete soon, right? And then from there we should be getting a 4, which is typically in 3 waves and typically at least 23.6% retracement most of the time. Once we finish with 4, we have a chance to extend one more leg down to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then finishing the C leg. So looking at the shorter cycle, as long as we stay below 98.74 here, we have a chance to do a little bit more downside. Now in terms of the potential target on the downside, if we go to the 4-hour time frame, now first of all, let's talk about sort of the overall trend first, right? If we take a look at the daily, then obviously it's bullish, right? There's no question. Nobody should say this is bearish market. We continue to make a new high, and this is the last all-time high in GDX, right? I believe it's an all-time high, right? Yes, it's an all-time high. Now if you take a look at this daily time frame, you see this pullback here. If I go doing the details here, right? Now if I go to, let's say, candlestick, right, you can see that it looks to me more like a 3 waves rather than a 5 waves down. Specifically, here's what I see here. Looks like a 3 waves to me. And even if you do the extension analysis, Fibonacci extension, you can see this is exactly 100% extension area here, right? No 1.618 extension of any kind on the third leg, which is typically with 3. So here we bounce immediately after reaching around 100%. So to me, this looks like a clear 3 waves, which itself is telling you the market is bullish. If the market has already shifted to the more bearish view, this would have been 1, 2, and then 3 at 1.618 extension, 4 and a 5. But the fact that this is 3 waves bouncing without extension on the third leg, bouncing from around 100% extension, that tells us that the market still remains bullish overall. Now that doesn't mean necessarily that we will instantly rally higher and make new high. We can always do what we call a double correction, in which case this is just the first leg of a more bigger degree complex correction 7 swing, and then this could be, let's say this could be a W, this could be a X, and then you can have a Y, right, as another possibility, for example. So if you do it that way, then we can potentially go to the next support zone, which is 64 to 41, which is the 100% extension of this, right? And that is assuming the worst case scenario in GDX, which can actually become more of a reality if we actually manage to break below that previous low back in March 19 this year. But until it breaks below March 19, well, you can say that this is just currently trying to retest this low again. Depends on what you think of this rally. Do you think this is a corrective rally, or do you think this is an impulsive rally? Now if we take a look just in a glance, it kind of looks impulsive, right? If we go to the 1 hour, right, the one that we have before, focusing on this rally here, right? Well, currently if I copy this into the 4 hour, this is the P here, right? This is the P here, 98.24. So then you can make a conclusion, this is an A, right? This is an A. So we're looking to finish ABC, potentially can retest this low. And this one, like I said, it kind of looks impulsive, looks like a 5 waves. Now if it is, right, assuming it is, and we hold above here, which is the more bullish assumption. It's not confirmed in a sense because we don't have the confirmation GDX really ended here, the correction, until we can manage to break to the. But assuming it is ending, and this is an impulse, then we should not break below this low again. Again, if it breaks below this low, then we will do a bigger correction in the GDX. But if it holds, then potentially this latest correction, this sell-off that we have, potentially can soon find support, right? So if we take a look here, this is A, B, C, then you should find support around 82, right? Around 82. And again, since we cannot break above, since we cannot break below this low, otherwise we will do a bigger correction, then basically you can say the next potential support is going to be between this low around 78.6 and 82. So this is the next area of potential support here, which is getting closer. So depending whether you are bullish or bearish, again, there is no evidence of either way, other than we know the general trends that remains bullish. How do we know? Because this pullback only is in 3 waves last time. So we know it is bullish market. The other thing is this rally kind of looks impulsive, which if it is, then I think it supports the bullish view. Right? If you believe this is more like an impulse, then it supports the bullish view. This pullback likely is not going to break below this 78.6 and then extends higher very soon. So we are looking for support very soon around this 78.60, 81.90. If it breaks below 78.60, then the count changes, the outlook changes. But for now, still remains the same for GDX. Okay, and since we are getting close to this level anyway, then again, I think even though we are calling it lower in the 30 minutes, but if you think about it, I don't think there is a good sort of risk to reward unless you believe it is more bearish than what we are suggesting. If you believe it's going to break below 78.60 and go all the way then down to potentially to 64, right? If that's what you think it is, then yeah, well, if that's the case, then this can continue to go down. This can become like a 5 waves down from here instead of ABC 1, 2, 3, right? So again, if you are not thinking of that kind of move, then shorter cycle, I don't think it's a good sort of idea just because you want to trade every single day, every single swing, to try to keep chasing it on the downside, since we're getting very close to some sort of potential support here between 82 and 78.6. Alright, so that's the update for GDX today, guys. As always, if you want to get more updates on ETF, indices, stocks, right, and Forex, commodities, we cover many different instruments. You can check our service. We have 14-day trial and the link is in the description of the video. See you all again next time and have a nice day to you all.